Hey, what's going on, guys? Go619 here, bringing you guys an Advanced Warfare video. And this is a pretty exciting video for everyone that has a PS4 or an Xbox One. This is pretty exciting. So, if you guys didn't know, Advanced Warfare came out with a new update, and this update pretty much changed the game all around. This update actually buffed, nerfed, improved a lot of things in this game, and I'm excited to bring you guys what they did. So, I will bring you guys in the description. I will put a link to where every single patch note is in Advanced Warfare with the new update. I'll put that down below in the description, guys. So in this video, I'm just mainly gonna talk about the most important things that I feel that I need to share to you guys and that you guys need to know. So, the gameplay here in the background is just a DNA bomb here on Comeback using the pre-patch Battle 27. So, the first thing I'm going to talk about is the Battle 27. They actually patched it, actually just nerfed it. So, I'm going to tell you guys what they did to the Battle. So, the damage was reduced, the max damage range was decreased, and the recoil, they added a bit more kick to the recoil. So that's what they did to the Battle 27, and it was, a lot of people did complain about it, how it was really OP, and I'm not sure how it was OP. I think it was maybe how it had a little bit of recoil and a high fire rate. Maybe that was pretty much OP about it, but they really did fix the Battle. It's still playable, it's still good, but it wasn't as good as it was back then. So the next thing that they did, they actually nerfed the HBR3. So what they did, the range was decreased, and the HBR3 has some amazing range, but if you guys have the average Joe variant, I believe the range is up 1, I believe it is. So you no need to worry about the range, because if you have the average Joe variant, which is, I think you just get 400 kills with the average Joe. I mean, you just get 400 kills with the HBR3 and you get the average Joe. So if you have the average Joe, then that's no problem for you, and that's no problem for me. So the ASM1 and the MP11, the damage range was increased, so that's very good, because it seems like all of the SMGs have very short range, and especially with the ASM1, if you try to get someone from long range, it would take probably 6 to 7 bullets to kill from long range, and if you have a bow from that range, you just get melted with the bow. The next gun that they buffed up was the EM1, the EM1 Quantum, the EM1 laser gun. So what they did, they increased the damage. So I'm kind of in the middle of this. I kind of agree / disagree with this, because when the game first came out, I actually did want to use the lasers. I was pretty much kind of excited. I was like, you know what, I want to see how this works out. And the first time I used it, dude, they're really horrible. And what they did now, they increased the damage, and guys, this makes a huge difference. The laser gun is a very great gun now, actually. Like last night when the patch was literally just released, a few games later, I went on a 26 gun streak with the laser, and I died 4 off the DNA bomb. So I gotta say, use the laser gun, guys. It is a very great weapon now, and I think you guys will like it probably. So the next thing that they buffed / nerfed was the EPM3. So I know some of you guys are probably wondering what's the EPM3? Yeah, I was wondering that too when I first heard that. So the EPM3 is just a semi-automatic laser gun that's in Advanced Warfare. So basically think of the MK14, but that shoots lasers. That's pretty much what the EPM3 is. So what they did with this gun, they increased the damage and they decreased the time to aim down sights. So no biggie, no one uses that gun anyway. So yeah, next guns that they actually buffed up, which is I don't know about this guy. I'm not sure how I feel about this, but what they did, they increased the damage on the XMG, which is the dual wield LMGs. They increased the damage on the Amelie. They increased the damage on the Pytac. Guys, the Amelie is a very strong gun already, and they increased the damage, more damage added to it. So I'm not sure how I feel about that. I have not actually used the LMGs to try to test them out and tell you guys, but when I actually use the LMGs, I will tell you guys if they're really good or not. But the melee it's already good already. The melee is a very great gun already, and I'm not sure why they did that for. But you know, I'm gonna go test it out like right after this video and see how it is. But they actually added more damage to the melee and the other light machine guns. So that's what they did with all the guns, guys. Those are all their gun buffs and gun nerfs that that are the most important ones that I feel to show you guys. And what some other things that they did was that this is pretty interesting. I've read this on the site. This is pretty interesting. It says ranked play updates. So what they did, they turned on skill-based matchmaking on the ranked play playlist. That gets me wondering. So does that mean that there is actually no skill-based matchmaking at all in the ranked play playlist, or what was it? Because now it says that they added skill-based matchmaking. So basically, to play in before patch, to play in the non-skill based matchmaking, because people thought there was skill based matchmaking in this game, and to play the non-skill based matchmaking before, I guess you could play ranked play because it says that they just added skill based matchmaking. So I'm not sure about that, guys. That gets me crushing myself in the head. But that's the thing that's pretty interesting that I want to tell you guys. And a few little minor things that are pretty cool. What they did, they added categories to your armory. Like they added an all loot category, redeemable loot category, time loot category, and permanent loot category. So thank God that they actually did that, so everything is all organized. So one other thing that's pretty cool what they did as well is that if you guys, I'm pretty sure none of you guys are like max prestige, but a couple of my friends are actually max prestige. So if you guys know this, if you guys hit 15th prestige and you're level 50, the emblem, the icon, prestige icon, it doesn't change at all before. And now the icon actually changes to the blue skull now. So if you guys are already 15th prestige, you guys will see that the icon already changed. So that's a pretty cool thing that they did, because last night, actually, like as soon as the patch was done, probably like 10 games later, people were already max prestige. The blue emblem, I saw it. So yeah, if I could add the emblem to the video, I will show you guys in the game. But that's what they did too. And the last thing that they did was, which is really cool, you can now change your sound options in the options menu. So just like in Black Ops 2, you remember how in Black Ops 2 you could take off the announcer, like you know how the announcer says securing Charlie, securing B, friendly chem strike incoming or whatever. So with the new update, you could take that off and there would be no sound coming from the announcer. That's a pretty cool thing, guys. And another thing that did with the sound too, that you know how when you get a hit marker, it makes a sound, like it makes that sound. You can take that off if you want as well. And I think that's pretty much all they did with the sound. I can't remember by heart, but that's pretty much the update, guys. That's pretty much the most important things that I feel that I want to tell you guys the new update, and that's pretty much it, guys. So tell me, guys, down below, what is your least favorite thing that they did with this update, and what is your your most favorite thing that they did with this update? Because my least favorite thing that they did was probably add more damage to the LMGs, because the melee is already a powerful weapon already. I don't know why they would do that, but that's pretty much it, guys. Hopefully this video does help you out, and I'm Ghost619, and I'm out.